What's going on, good people? The Fitch, King Fitch. Okay, so I played 79 games of basketball, whether it's my usual shooting 10 shots, trying to make minimum of 7 out of those 10 shots. If I don't, it's a no decision or it's a loss. Or if I shoot 60% or under 70% exactly, then it's a loss. So in this span between October 14th, 15th, 16th, 17th, and today, all day at my park, October 19th, I won 53 games of basketball. These are games that include one-on-ones with my family at this baby shower at my house. This includes the nearly 10 games, team games I played, multiple games of 21, 24 on the block with my friends Ivan Aquiles, Jose, Emmanuel. The list goes on. Allen, Martine. The list just keeps going on. Ariel, a lot of young fellas that I watched grow up over the years in the native junior high schools, and even colleges out here in my part of Central California. So over the years, I watched these guys grow up and dueled with them and taught them the game of basketball the best way I could. And I always play the game with respect and integrity. And if I do something wrong, I take the blame for it because that's my mistake. But anyway, I shot, wow, I don't know the percentages. That's just too advanced, even for somebody like me who's been keeping track for 11 years. So I won 53 games. I lost 19 games, and there were 7 games that just go down the middle. Whether it's just me shooting around, I'm like, it's not a loss, but it's not a win either. It's right down the middle. It's a no decision or a tie, whatever you call it. They do the same thing in NFL as well. It's too much overtime. They just consider a game a tie. Like, let's go home. So as you can see, this is page 1. It's 4 pages. This little Pokemon thing about this booster pack. So this was the last page I used on that. And here's page 2. I got a lot of games in the backyard, games of 24 to honor Kobe. It's just a remix version of 21, a game that a lot of East Coast people, as well as West Coast people, know very well. But instead of going back to 13 or 15, I mentioned one of my videos in the description as well about this. You go back to 8, which is Kobe's original number for 10 years, from 96 to, 96 to 06, and then 07 to 16, he wore 24. And there were 2 different types of Kobe's as well. The number 8 Kobe was more, athletic and stuff, basically because of his age. And the number 24 Kobe was more polished footwork, more strategic as he got older towards his retirement in his 20th year with the 60-point game. Anyway, I idolized Kobe pretty much more than anybody else in the world outside my father. My father has played basketball for over 42 years. He's finally done. I played basketball for over 25 years, since 1995 when I was a little kid in New York City. I live in Central California, and I'm still playing at a very high level. I can trade buckets with almost anybody. Doesn't matter what level of play you have. When I'm locked in, I'm locked in. But I'm like a Swiss Army knife. I do more than one thing. I can pass, I can rebound, I can block shots, I can steal the ball. My 3-point shooting is clutch. I don't hit them at a high clip or at a great level, but I can, once I'm on. And I can hit some for the game winner. It's usually when I excel, when I hit those shots to put another team away. And I accept that responsibility. And sometimes I try to be a hero a bit too much. So I take the blame for any losses. Obviously, I write them down. So yeah. So anyway, this is page 2. I had a free throw contest, things of that nature. Played 21, no decision, just 3 shots. That's why I always put the dash. The check, of course, means that I won. And, of course, the X, sorry about my handwriting. It's gotten better, but that means it's a loss. I shot 6 for 6, it's 100%, but it's less than 10 shot attempts. So that's my personal game to help me get better at shooting mid-range jumpers. And here we go. We'll quickly go to 3. So page 3 is kind of a mix. This whole day, this was October 19th. This page was actually spread out, page 1 and 2, between October 14th through 17th, that 4-day period. So this 5th day was actually this right here. And of course, page 4 was also the 19th tonight. And I played with Ivan Aquiles on their block, Jose as well. My good friends, younger friends than me, because I'm a grown man. But I play with a lot of teenagers, 20-year-olds, things of that nature. And guys close to my age, Chris, John, his brother, etc. So, I had some shooting contests. Like, that's a W because I shot 7 out of 10. That's 70%. Then I shot 9 out of 10. And of course, that was a no decision because we were messing around, talking, joking, you know. But I didn't get a chance to score. It wasn't my fault. So it wasn't a loss, but it wasn't a win either. It's right down the middle. Just a draw. Just book it up and, you know, move on. I played 21, dominant. But then Jose beat the hell out of me in this game. You know, he was hitting shots, hit like 15 of his 17 shots. I only made 3 shots, and he wouldn't miss from the free throw line. He beat me 24-6. I take the L. And, you know, George beat me in another game. My other friend I haven't seen in years, he's a father now. A lot of my friends are having kids. You know, I shot 12 out of 12, 100%, minimum 10 shots. And you can shoot more than 10 shots as long as you shoot 70% or higher. That's my personal rule, my personal game that I made up many years ago. Once I got out in California almost 7 years ago. So, yeah. And this was the 4th page in the last section. So I'm going to shred these, but I wanted to at least be on record on YouTube because I kind of got tired of Facebook. And of course, all the different videos, these are just snippet titles. The title's different, but it's too long to write on a single page. But all these videos are currently included in this one right now, which I'll upload. It's going to take some time. And then I had some great team games. You know, I had a crazy game. This one, I shot 3 out of 6 from 3, but they count as 2 points. The Kobe Spirit Within Me video, because I was locked in from 3-point range. Shot exactly 50%. And we beat them 13-3 in that game. So I had 7 because I had an inside jumper as well. Had 7 out of 7 of our 13 total team points in the 4-on-4 half-court game. And then, you know, I lost some games as well. 4 versus 4. Actually, I lost that game. One of my very best games. I actually had a game winner in that game, but the video cut off because my either this phone or the other phone was low. So yeah. And of course right here, you know, I got to do my numbers. This is my overall wins, losses, and ties. All combined 16,930 total games since April of 2009. Hence why I've been keeping track on my Google Documents all of these years, and soon I'm going to update that to 2021. Like I said, I played 16,000 games, 16,938. I've won over 12,120 times. There it is. I've lost nearly 4,500 times. There it is. I just tonight surpassed 159,000 points, as well as over 113,000 rebounds. I'm closing in on 8,000 assists, another 170. That's easy because I am an excellent passer nowadays in my older age. I block shots not as much as I used to. Legs, I do feel pain here and there. Hips, you know, nothing that can't heal because I'm almost 30. Steals, you know, game winners. And I have 85 triple doubles in the last, I say, 8 years. No decisions. There they are. And the double doubles. And I think I got only a few seconds left. So that's pretty much the basis of this longer video. But everything's updated. Thank you and have a blessed day. And I'll be back at the park next Monday and do this all over again. Just keep adding on to it. Our goal is to get to 200,000.